President Cyril Ramaphosa has told the UN General Assembly in New York that South Africa is making progress in addressing key issues in the country, including the land question and weak economic growth. He was addressing the United Nations General Debate for the first time. Sherwin Bryce-Pease reports.
He called the United Nations a beacon of promise in a landscape of doubt and cautioned that its future success depended on it becoming a truly democratic global parliament of the people, using language that echoed those of South Africa's first democratically elected leader.
It is within our hands, as the leaders assembled here today, to forge a more representative, equal and fair United Nations that is empowered and equipped to lead the struggle to end poverty, unemployment and inequality in the world.
He again explained the question of land reform to this global audience and the current challenges that have undermined the country's economic trajectory, both at home and abroad.
We must resist any and all efforts to undermine the multilateral approach to international trade, which is essential to the promotion of stability and predictability to the global economy. The history of the global economy informs us that no country can prosper at the expense of all others, and that no people can hope to live in comfort as well as in security for as long as millions of others languish in poverty. It is therefore essential that we take collective responsibility for the development of all nations and for the improvement of the lives of all people.
He talked about the urgency required to deal with some of the world's most protracted concerns: Palestine, Western Sahara, and the meaningful participation of women and young people in the economy.
As the continent with the youngest population in the world, Africa has the potential to be the next great frontier for global growth and development. With effective investment in education, improved healthcare, good governance, and greater economic integration, Africa has the potential to develop its productive capacity on a scale and at a rate that will lift tens of millions out of poverty. The youth of Africa are poised to transform their continent. As the people of South Africa, we are committed to be part of this transformation.
Ramaphosa was earlier seated at the same table with US President Donald Trump at a UN luncheon for heads of state. He earlier held bilateral talks with the UN Secretary General and the leaders of Nigeria and Cuba. Sherwin Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.